Live from the CBS Broadcast Center, this is CBS2 News at noon.
Spending summer in the city just got a little more cool. City beaches will reopen for swimming. We'll explain the new rules. And this has been issued for a teenaged boy in Queens. Good afternoon. I'm Dana Tyler, now on CBS2 and streaming on CBSN New York. Let's get right to that breaking news. Police believe the 15-year-old missing boy is with his older brother and that they could be headed across state lines. CBS2's Jenna DeAngelis is live in Bayside, Queens with the latest. Jenna.
Dana, police say the teen was taken under circumstances that leave them to believe he is in immediate danger. Sources say he was taken at knife point from the family's home here on 46th Avenue. And you can see police have it guarded. And we saw earlier investigators going in and out of the home here. I want to give you a look at the Amber Alert flyer. The missing teen, identified as 15-year-old Hassan Ali, believed by police to be taken by his older brother, Mohsin Ali. Police sources say the 28-year-old, that's the older brother, has a drug problem. He was allegedly arguing with the parents who refused to give him money, grabbed a kitchen knife and cut himself, according to the police source, who says while holding the knife, he ordered the younger brother to accompany him and fled in the parents' vehicle with the younger brother. Now, this happened around 4:30 this morning, resulting in an Amber Alert with messages on phones and billboards and police zeroing in on the home on 46th Avenue near 206th Street. We spoke to several neighbors who say the family kept to themselves, surprised by the activity here.
When I came to the door this morning and I looked out, I just saw all the police cars. I was in shock. I mean, why would his older brother want to kidnap?
I did not personally know the family, but when I would walk my dog, I would see the family in the yard during the pandemic just playing games. It's very sad because I never expected it by us.
Sienna with the New York license plate JJX5315. The suspect is described as 5'9", roughly 150 pounds, last seen wearing blue jeans and a dark shirt with tattoos on his arms and chest. Now, sources say they were last seen heading towards the Bronx with a possible connection to Rhode Island or Connecticut. Again, the teen is believed to be in danger, so if you have any information, you're urged to contact police. We're live in Bayside, Queens. Jenna DeAngelis, CBS2 News.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Also breaking at this hour, the governors of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut just announced travel restrictions for travelers from states with high COVID-19 rates. The governors announced just minutes ago travelers will be required to quarantine for 14 days upon arrival. The restrictions will be based on coronavirus metrics in the state from which the person traveled. As of today, that would be 9 states, including Florida, Texas, and Arizona. Again, that involves travelers coming to New York, Connecticut, or New Jersey. We have much more in today's announcement and what it means for travelers coming up on CBS2 News at 5. This just in, the New York City Marathon has been canceled because of coronavirus concerns, with more than 50,000 runners, 10,000 volunteers, let alone the thousands of spectators all through the 5 boroughs. The city and the New York Roadrunners organization says the world's largest marathon is just too risky. Registered runners will be refunded, and those who qualified through the raffle for admission can defer that over 3 years. This year would have been the 50th anniversary of the marathon. Mayor de Blasio says the city looks forward to hosting and celebrating the anniversary in the year 2021. News about how to beat the heat could not come at a better time. New York City beaches will soon be open. CBS 2's John Diaz has more on the mayor's announcement today.
The city normally opens its beaches to swimming on Memorial Day weekend. Coney Island Beach right here behind me, a major part of that. Of course, that was not the case this year due to the coronavirus pandemic. The mayor has said no swimming prevents large crowds, but in a week, city beaches will fully reopen once again. For many, it's not the summer without the beach and a refreshing dip in the ocean. And while sunbathing and hanging out on New York City's 14 miles of public beaches have been allowed this summer, swimming above the knee has not. You wish you can go in the water today?
I would love to.
But come July 1st, that will change. Mayor Bill de Blasio announcing city beaches will reopen to swimmers. Lifeguards will be back on duty.
It'll be a great day for New York City, another part of our comeback to have our beaches up again. And it's going to be a great opportunity for people to stay cool.
So far this summer, many New Yorkers have been flocking to Long Island or other state and county beaches with fewer rules. But many have been restricting beaches to residents only. So New Yorkers like Sue Weisenfeld are eager for the city beaches to fully reopen.
This is Coney Island. This is New York City's beach. A lot of people can't get there to Long Island. It's a long walk. The boardwalk is good, but it's not that far.
The city is still asking beachgoers to practice social distancing, wear face masks, and no barbecuing or grilling. And while some say they're worried there will be another spike in COVID when the beaches fully open again.
They're not going to get social distancing out here on the beach. They're not even here on the boardwalk. There's no way.
Others say it may help.
If you have a release with the water, then there'll be less crowding on the beach. It's a huge open space. It's much better than crowding in parks in the city.
I think the beach is one of the safest places for us to be, as long as we're responsible.
Many businesses along the Coney Island Boardwalk have only opened their doors on the weekends, but all of that also could change once more people head back to the beach. From the Coney Island Boardwalk, John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you. Long Island takes another step on the road to reopening. Phase 3 begins today. CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan is live in Massapequa with more on what that means for people there. Hello, my friend.
Well, good afternoon, Dana. Long Islanders can finally eat inside a restaurant, get a massage for their aching muscles, a tattoo, have their nails done with safety etiquettes in place.
My nails are next.
At Sophia Spa in Massapequa, the line was building at 9:30 a.m. for day 1, phase 3.
A peachy color, and it's a happy color. Very exciting. Show off my tan.
They love that they're back, and I'm putting their touch-ups on and cutting their hair and make them feel beautiful again.
The spa went through months of renovations to reach this day.
Thermometer, we have our hand sanitizer, and then we have masks.
Remain 6 feet apart.
Yes, exactly. These are our sneeze guards, making sure that the clients and our staff stay safe. And then we have our big safeguard that's blocking the 2 stations.
Eyebrows in need of shaping, mask must be worn.
I don't like the new normal.
I'm excited, also a little anxiety. I just want to do right by everybody.
Employees are included in the occupancy limit of 50% or less.
Nails done or your hair done just to kind of feel good again about yourself.
I love to be back. I missed everybody.
And wearing masks means no facials, no nose piercing. Everyone seems to be taking the cleaning and disinfecting guidelines very seriously.
We have a waiting list for a month for nails and pedicures.
Pampering pedicures and loads of relaxation, looking ahead to phase 4, 2 weeks from today on Long Island.
There is pushback with the governor's plan to hold back on reopening movie theaters, Long Island shopping malls, and gymnasiums when we enter phase 4 here 2 weeks from now. Reporting live in Massapequa, Long Island, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News. Dana.
Jennifer, thank you. We know there is so much concern for many people. Alternate side parking has been suspended several times, as you know, over the past few months because of the pandemic. But now it is coming back, but with an important change. Mayor de Blasio announced the city is ending its twice-weekly street cleanings. That means New Yorkers who park on the street will only have to move their cars once a week instead of twice. This reform takes effect next Monday, June 29th. It's not yet permanent, but no end date for the change has been mentioned either. Just ahead on CBS 2 and CBSN New York, our around-the-clock streaming service. The latest on Campaign 2020 and the results of the New York primary. Long lines, broken machines, and missing ballots. Voters' complaints mount in New York about the polling problems. Now, the call to fix the issues before November. And baseball is back. Major League teams plan to hit the fields 1 month from today. It was an ugly fight to get there. New details about how this shortened season will look. And Elise.
Hello, Dana. Good afternoon to you. So what we're seeing this morning was very different than what we're seeing right now. We started with some clouds, even some rain. Now we're seeing some sunshine out there as we head toward another hot afternoon. I'll have your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
New information this afternoon. A federal appeals court has ordered the dismissal of the criminal case against Michael Flynn, President Trump's former national security advisor. Although Flynn pleaded guilty to lying to prosecutors during the Russia investigation, in its motion to dismiss the case, the Justice Department argued Flynn's interview was unjustified. To campaign 2020 and the results of Tuesday's primary election in New York State. In District 14, incumbent Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has won the Democratic nomination over former journalist Michelle Caruso Cabrera. These next races have not been called yet, mostly because of the large number of absentee ballots this year. A lot of people stayed home because of the pandemic. In District 16, challenger Jamal Bowman is beating incumbent Congressman Elliot Engel. That's big news because Engel's had the seat for years. 61% to 36%. In District 12, incumbent Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney leads Suraj Patel 41% to 40%, very close. And in District 15, Richie Torres holds the lead with 30% over Michael Blake with 19%, and Ruben Diaz Sr. with 15%. You can find the latest election results on our website, cbsnewyork.com. As those results are tallied, many people say the process of voting just full of problems yesterday. Some voters said they had to wait online for hours at polling places. Others say they never got their absentee ballots.
So there was a lot of issues just with the absentee ballots. And then yesterday, poll sites didn't open on time. Poll workers were not there. Some people got the wrong ballots for the district they were in. Some people got half a ballot, national or the local, not both.
Public advocate Jumani Williams says some of the issues appear to have been training related. He's urging the Board of Elections to address the problems before the November elections. Baseball is coming back. It'll look certainly different in more ways than just no fans. CBS2 Steve Overmeyer live at Citi Field with the latest, a lot of anticipation. And you have to explain this to us, Steve, because it's different.
Yeah, well, it definitely is. Look, it's been 6 weeks of negotiations, but the plan is finally in place for a return for baseball. 1 week from today, they'll begin a new spring training, and each team will have their spring training in their home ballparks, which means, of course, the Mets will be here at Citi Field. The Yankees will be at Yankee Stadium, and the plan is for a 60-game season that will begin on July 23rd or 24th. The format will be very regionalized in this 60-game season. 40 games will be against division rivals, but 20 games will be interleague games against regional teams. That means the NL East will be playing against the AL East. We're also going to see a lot of on-field changes as well. The most noticeable, of course, is no fans, but also a universal DH. The National League will now use the designated hitter for the pitcher for every game. Also, runners will be placed at second base at the start of every extra innings game. The idea is to try to speed up the scoring if the game goes to extra innings. And no spitting. I know it seems simple, but pitchers won't even be able to lick their fingers for these games. And some guys do that after every pitch. Safety protocols will be in effect for every single player. As a matter of fact, every player and staff member will be tested every other day. And Major League Baseball is working with the government to expedite visas for players who live outside the U.S. and need to get back in the country. And Major League Baseball has made it very clear that the safety of their players and the staff is #1 priority, which is why all of these safety protocols are in place and are subject to change. They've done the hard part right now, which is agreeing to terms. Now comes maybe the harder part, trying to put this plan in place. From Citi Field, Steve Overmeyer, CBS 2 News.
It will be different, that's for sure. Steve, thank you. Coming up here at noon, combining arts with activism, how some talented teenagers in New Jersey are using sidewalk chalk to raise awareness about racial injustice. That's ahead on CBS 2 and CBSN New York.
Check out tonight's primetime lineup, brought to you by New York Presbyterian, Columbia, and Weill Cornell Medicine. Video visits available. Call 646-697-CARE.
Art and activism meet on some New Jersey sidewalks. Children, teenagers in Edgewater are using chalktivism to contribute to the conversation about race. CBS2's Vanessa Murdoch has more.
The faces and names of Black lives ended too soon line the Riverwalk in Edgewater, New Jersey. The medium, chalk. The artists, chalktivists. Most of them only in high school.
Most of us here are minors and we aren't allowed to vote yet. So this is our way of kind of, spreading the message in Edgewater the way we know how.
The Ramalingam sisters, Arya, Sarika, and Priyanka, started chalktivism to bring the movement home.
We felt like it was our responsibility to also talk about racial injustice that was happening to our fellow members of the community.
The trio hopes to reach those who might be unwilling to listen and help them accomplish two things. First, acknowledgement that there is racial injustice in the U.S.
We try to bring that to light by drawing the faces of all of the victims of police brutality. You're kind of forced to confront the fact that there is a problem, is then getting informed about it and getting educated.
As Drone Force 2 flies along the west bank of the mighty Hudson, it's easy to see facts interspersed among the memorials. A lot for a young man and his father to take in as they ride along. While many strolling here pause to appreciate the chalktivism, some don't show respect for their efforts. Pilar Carenza tells us their work's been spit on.
There was another person who called the cops on us, and yesterday there was another lady dragging her feet across everything we did.
Still, these young people persist because Black Lives Matter.
The feeling that I was contributing to these people's memory and the knowledge of these statistics that are so important.
We have been able to make a difference.
Every day for 2 weeks now, with no plans to stop their chalktivism until true change happens. In Edgewater, New Jersey, Vanessa Murdoch, CBS 2 News.
Hot, humid, all that stuff. Hi, we're flirting with 90 degrees once again. Let's get to Elise Finch, who's live for us. Well, of course you are, with the weather forecast. Hello.
Hi, Dana. How are you? Good to see you. Good to chat with you on air here. So we, have another hot day. In fact, the string of temperatures that are going to be above normal continue straight through the weekend and into early next week. So we're looking at current temperatures that range from the low 70s to the upper 80s, because we have 74 degrees in Monticello, 77 for Sparta, and 79 in the Hamptons, but 86 for Babylon, 82 for Central Park, and 83 for Brick. Now, we do have a cold front pushing its way through the area, and one easy way to tell where it's been is to take a look at the dew points, because we have drier air rushing in on the backside of this front. So we have dew points in the 50s for Monticello, for Sparta, for Edison, and then from Poughkeepsie down to Brick, but we still have dew points in the 60s, upper 60s and low 70s for Greenwich, Babylon, and the Hamptons, so still humid there, but we do have some drier air coming in on the backside, so you'll get a little bit of relief from that today, and certainly as we head into the day tomorrow. 88 degrees, our forecast high for today. If we hit that, it puts us 6 degrees above what the National Weather Service considers normal for this day of the year. The record of 96 will stand. Sunset tonight, 8:31 p.m., and we'll see plenty of sunshine, right? We started this day with some clouds and also some rain associated with that cold front. Right now, we are still seeing some cloud cover out there, but most of the rain has moved on, so we're seeing improving conditions for a good portion of the area. Instead of the mostly cloudy skies we had this morning, mostly sunny for the area. So we continue on, take a look at the setup. Here's where the front is. That front is also responsible for pushing post-tropical storm Dolly away from us. It was never really close, but certainly not an issue as that front continues to push it away. So as we take a look at your futurecast and go through today, again, started with the clouds and the rain, but this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see just the east end of Long Island there dealing with potentially some unsettled weather. As we head into the day tomorrow, it's a nice day, but now we're back to a more traditional pattern where we have a chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon versus the activity we saw this morning. And then as we continue into Friday, again, still at least a slight chance that we could see a shower or a thunderstorm. I want to take you right to the 7-day forecast and show you that the string of temperatures above normal will continue until early next week. Just look at it. Today's forecast high 88 degrees, so we will see that falling humidity and we'll feel it as well. Tomorrow, temperatures down a couple of degrees, but the humidity will be down, so it should be pretty nice. Still a 20% chance of seeing a shower or thunderstorm, and then the heat is back full force Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You see it there with a pair of 90-degree temperatures. Dana?
Those beaches and pools, we need them open. Thank you, Elise. We'll be right back after this. Coming up on CBS2 News, beginning at 5 o'clock, the cost of COVID, the pandemic hitting our wallets even more on the road to reopening, the new surcharges you could see at doctors' offices and other businesses, and pets will once again be home alone as their owners head back to work. Signs of pet separation anxiety and how to prepare for the transition. Those stories and more beginning at 5. That's it for us at noon. Elise and the entire CBS2 News team, we thank you for joining us. I'm Dana Tyler. See you at 6 o'clock. The news continues on our streaming service, CBSN News.